Um, Nancy, and I thought I would just come on here for a few minutes and talk about pre-probate leads. So I just got done doing a great podcast interview with my good friend Carolyn Castillo in Florida. And what we were talking about is how realtors really struggle for new leads, and that they've always got to have a constant pipeline of leads. And so we were talking about, she works in the probate industry. I work in probate and pre probate, meaning I'm working with families when someone has passed away, but before they've actually filed probate. And the reason that you would want to do that is that number one, it saves the family from having any probate cost. If they only have like one or two properties, now, this isn't going to work for somebody that has, a huge portfolio or anything like that, but you can be that point person when someone first passes away. And, every time I talk to realtors about this, about pre-probates as a lead generation system, their eyes just glass over because very few people have heard about pre-probate. Almost everybody knows what probate is and how to work probate leads, but no one's really ever sat down and said, you know what? What happens before they file probate? How can I help a family save anywhere from, the average cost of probate in Texas is about $3,500. So if a family can avoid that, let's say that, mom or dad have passed away, the house is sitting vacant, and the family in Texas can either, you can buy and sell properties without actually having to go through probate. Now, there's a whole system that you have to do in terms of using an affidavit of heirship and still using a title company and all of that. But you don't have to actually file probate in some cases. So, what I do is I help realtors learn how to use pre probate as a lead generation. The one thing that I've learned is that when you're reaching out to someone who's had a recent death in the family, there could be a lot of emotions, or sometimes not. Sometimes the family's prepared, but they are looking for solutions to, sell the house that mom or dad lived in. Maybe the house, needs a lot of repairs. Maybe the house, there was just a lot of deferred maintenance. So sometimes the family either doesn't have the money or the time to get the house fixed up to sell. So that's where you can come in to either help them with, a cash buyer. You could list the property as is. So the main thing that you should know is that there is a whole system out there with pre-probate leads where you can use that for lead generation. And I also have the system where you can get a free preview, the link is down below, about my pre-probate lead generation and conversion system. And since a lot of people don't know what that is, what do you mean, Nancy? Well, what I did is you actually have a preview access of the first half of the course that I teach all the mechanics and how to do this. So, no obligation. You can just sign up and you'll get immediate access to the first three modules that go through what pre probate is, why, as a realtor, you might need these leads, and how you can reach out and contact the families. So, a couple of things that I have learned over the years is that number one, you have to have a system in place to be able to not only contact these leads, but also to have follow up. And then you also have to be able to build a network of professionals that can help with these families because a lot of times they need estate salespeople or, cleanup people or yard people, or maybe they do need an attorney. Maybe you need to work with the heirs and things like that. So there's a lot that goes into helping a family transition when a loved one has passed away. So, if that's something that you're interested in terms of learning how to work with families before they file for probate, then this is going to be for you. What I've also found is that it's a less competitive space because people just don't know how to go about contacting these folks and how they can actually assist. So, there's all kinds of ways that you can work with pre probate and you can list the house. Um, there's a couple key components. Number one, all of the heirs have to agree. They want that asset to be disposed of as quickly as possible with the least amount of cost, right? So that's why they want to maybe avoid going to probate. The other thing is that they'll have holding costs. So they'll not only have to file for probate, but then they'll have the holding cost of insurance, taxes, keeping the utilities on, maintaining the property if that's what they're going to be doing. So if the family has a vacant home, they don't know what to do with it, they're looking for a quick sale, this is where you can step in and provide solutions for them. So if this is something that you're interested in learning all about and learning more about, then click the link below and you're going to get immediate access to my it's a preview of Preprobate, my lead generation and conversion system. So my name's Nancy. I've been investing and working with these pre-probate leads since 2018. I've learned a few things along the way. Like number one, you have to know exactly when to contact and reach out. If you do it too soon, you're going to be someone that's called a lot of names and people are going to be angry at you. And if you wait too late, then they've already been contacted or filed probate. So there is a specific timing window that you want to be able to work in to be the most effective solution to the family's problem. So again, there's a link below. Just check it out and see if that's for you. If it is, you might want to like move on and learn more about it. Hey, I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. So you guys take care, be safe out there, and I'll see you soon.